In the Gospel, we hear Jesus quoting from the book of the prophet Isaiah, which is the song of the suffering servant. In the days of Jesus, the Jews at the time did not recognize this particular prophecy to be pertaining to the Messiah, because this particular prophecy is construed as weakness, so that it is vulnerability. So at that time, people thought that the Messiah would be a political Messiah, a strong Messiah, a strong person who will conquer who will fight against the conquerors. So that they never thought of a weak or vulnerable Messiah. So it is interesting that Jesus used this prophecy for himself, because indeed the prophecy of the prophet Isaiah pertains to Jesus as the fulfillment of the prophecy, being the promised Messiah, or the anointed one, the anointed king. So it says here, "Behold my servant whom I have chosen, my beloved, in whom I delight." So remember, this has been fulfilled during the baptism of Jesus. In the baptism of Jesus, the same statement is said. The heavens opened, the Spirit appeared as a dove, and a voice was heard, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." A fulfillment of the prophecy in Jesus. And then it says here, "I shall place my Spirit upon him, and he will proclaim justice to the Gentiles. I will put my Spirit upon him," is reflected in Luke chapter 4 verse 18, when Jesus was in the synagogue, when he came back to Nazareth and he preached in the synagogue, and he was handed a scroll, and that scroll was on account of the prophet Isaiah, that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, he has anointed me. So the Spirit of the Lord is upon me is also the fulfillment of this prophecy that we have in the Gospel. And so what is it to us? The prophecy is about the suffering servant. And it was only Jesus who made the statement that this particular prophecy is about the Son of Man, echoed from the book of Daniel, which says about the Son of Man, na yun din yung sinasabi ng ating Panginoon na siya yun. The implication for us is that on many occasions we are also like the Jews at the time of Jesus. We are thinking of a Messiah who would do favor for us, not on account of weakness, but on account of strength. So that for us, the recognition of vulnerability is a projection of weakness, and weakness is not good. But then, my dear brothers and sisters, we have to take note of the fact that our salvation the path of salvation starts with the recognition of weakness. And also, it is in that weakness, in vulnerability, that we are capable of an authentic love, because vulnerability is a constitutive dimension of love.